Hello, welcome to my channel, and I am your personal finance girl. On today's episode, we'll be looking at what is budgeting, what budgeting entails, and how you can create a budget. So, what is budgeting? Budgeting is creating a spending plan for your money. It simply is telling your money where to go. Yes, in simple terms, that is exactly what budgeting is. So, how do you create a budget? What does a budget entail? A budget actually contains all of your expenses and all of your income and trying to balance it all out. Yes. So, how do you create a budget? To create a budget, you need to know exactly all the total of your income and the total of all of your expenses. So getting your income total is way easier because we have lesser number of income sources compared to the number of expenses that we actually have. So your income sources could be your passive income and then your main income, while your expenses could be your recurring expenses, miscellaneous, or debts, loans, and what have you. So let's look at your recurring expenses. Recurring expenses are those expenses that always come up weekly, monthly, annually. They are sure to always come up. While your miscellaneous are those expenses that doesn't necessarily have to come up regularly in your budget. It could just be one of those emergencies. It could just be one of those things that you do not plan for. And then there's the sinking funds that should also be part of your budget, and this includes those expenses that comes up once in a while. Expenses such as your birthday, such as Christmas, anniversaries. They don't come up every single time, but they have to always be in your budget, because that way they have to be in your budget, so that way you know that, okay, for this particular month I have 5 birthdays to celebrate, I have Christmas to celebrate, and just like that. So when making your budget, you need to make it as concise as possible. So you might need to always track your expenses. Yes, you might need to always track your expenses so that you know the exact amount of money for a particular point in time that you need, and you're making a correct budget that can be followed. Because if you're making a budget by just putting random figures, it's as good as not even having a budget, because there will be no need for it at the end of the day. So when making your budget, make sure that every figure that is there is as correct as possible. And also, when making a budget, be realistic. Be very, very realistic, because I don't see why you would make a budget that has inflated figures or deflated figures. Then it defeats the purpose of having a budget, because your budget actually helps you to know how much you are spending and how much you are meant to spend per time. And also, there should also be a space for your savings, investment, or debt, depending on what category you fall into. If it's a point in time where you need to be saving money, then your budget should also have a space for saving. If it's a point in time when you want to be investing, your budget should include an investment amount or category. And also, just say you're in debt, your budget should always include a repayment plan for your debt. That way you are actively working towards a better financial standing. Yes, so I've mentioned a few things that you should take note of when creating a budget. So would you be creating a budget soon? Please leave a comment in the comment section below, and also please subscribe to my channel, and you can also follow us on all our social media platforms. The links will be dropped in the description box below. And thank you for watching this video to this time. See you. Bye.